Okay. Well, still here, man. It's Saturday, and we're on I think bag four. I'll be getting out tomorrow evening, I think, and um, then I'll be out for 3 weeks, and then I'll come back, for another week around the treatment, and I got to do 6 weeks. Maybe six times that I'll come back and do 6 weeks of treatment. Feeling good. First round, and they keep telling me like it's going to change over time because each time your immune system gets beaten down, and you know you build it back up, and you come back and get more beat down. But it's all about reducing the cancer, killing the cancer too, but it kills your good bloods, your white blood cells, and all that stuff too, the good stuff. Um, Although, I have been singing today, this morning. I do that all the time. Like I said, that's it's therapy, you know, and it reminded me. Yes, I thought that was for me, but it reminded me of a program that I watched. It was about water, uh, oddly enough, and snowflakes. And so this scientist, he started collecting snowflakes and water. Freeze it, and they would make different symbols, the water, and it depended on how the water was treated. If it was like if the water had negative energy, these crystals that the water would change into was like they looked evil. Be honest with you, the water, it looked evil, like the crystals that they. You probably can find the video on YouTube, but but the water that was filled with positive influence, prayer, music, um, just a positive influence water, were making these crystalline structures that were Magellic. So, in a sense, I thought that was someone else coming in, but it really made me think. And so, when I sing, it's or you have music playing, or good stuff, good vibes, and you're drinking. I drink coffee. Been drinking a lot of water, and that's good to flush the system. But yeah, I was singing, and they were coming and giving me meds and stuff, and I was drinking my water, and I'm like, man, that it kind of made me think back to that, how you infusing, what you're taking into your body with good, positive energy. Just something to keep in mind. But also, I wanted to do no singing today on the video, but I did want to do a PSA that if you're sick and know something's wrong, and I did. If something was wrong, I just didn't know what it was, and I figured I would get it off my head by just not showing it no attention. But meanwhile, it takes all your attention. You know what I'm saying? So you know, it influenced everything in me, and as a result, I waited long, and it just got worse and worse and worse. Could have, died. Don't wait. Don't wait, because although you think you're putting it off your head, it's it's you. You know what's going on. It's not off your head. It's festering in the back of your head, and it festers into other stuff, and what you make time for in your life. People, slowing that pace down to where as though you have time for a conversation with folks. You have time for listening to people and stuff like that. It starts festering there. The time that you give for yourself to think of a future, something like, what I'm saying, something that future plans and stuff like that. It starts festering there, and it takes away from those things. So best thing, go get checked, see what's going on. And even when I found this out, it was a relief to know, at that point, they say cancer. I'm like, oh, well, at least I know what I'm going to die from. But, you know, again, once we figure this stuff out, there's a plan to, stop that from taking, being a result. So, but yeah, at least and that relieved that pressure, that relieved that stress, knowing. So, knowing is it's a great thing, and you owe it not to anybody else, really, not to anyone else, because when you go from here, all the things that you left here, is all left here. You're not thinking about that shit, but you owe it to yourself, because while you're here, your time and what you devote your mind thought to and all that kind of stuff, that matters, and it matters to you, and it affects other people around you and how you deal with them, and you know what I'm saying. So do that for you. And I want to say another thing. Thank you guys for all the prayers, support, and all that. Keep that coming, man. Also, the financial cash out, keep that coming too. Just small amounts, $5, $10. It's awesome. You know what I mean? And it's needed. So, but I am gonna be getting out of here. I am gonna be out for 3 weeks. I'm gonna need a whole week to flush the chemo out of my system, and probably a week and a half, 2 weeks to build my vulnerability up, and then we're looking. I was talking to my bro Dave. We're gonna be putting together like a fundraiser kind of thing, and I thought I wouldn't be able to work with that, but I'm gonna be able to work with it, man. And I want it to be something which I still got to kick it around with him, and we got to figure out a place and all that kind of stuff. But it's gonna be a party. It's gonna be karaoke. So my karaoke people, man, get your shit ready. Of course, Voices for Causes. I'm gonna have a crew there. I'm gonna do some advertising. Get your stuff together. I'll have time. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of time, so it's I got a lot of time for planning and stuff like that. That I can do. I'm not all sucked up. Yes.
Food and nutrition.
Hey, how you doing, man? Right there.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. It's an awesome guy right there. Is Fuka. But yeah, I didn't want to, this video's long, so I didn't want to stop. If the doctors would have came in here, I wouldn't have stopped. But so yeah, so we're gonna be doing that, man, and you'll start seeing that kind of stuff. But yeah, thank you guys, man. It matters. I'm staying positive, of course, and I'm ready for the fight, man. I love a challenge. So, but yeah, first week of chemo, and not so bad. They said it's gonna get there, but so before my next session, I'll be like in tip top. I should be like feeling like really fucking good. And then that way after that next session, I'll probably start feeling the effects more and more. But until then, we'll have a good time before that next session. So thank you guys. Keep it coming. And DJ LG will be back, man. We're gonna have a good time before I go back in. So thanks again. See you guys later.